Here's another example graphing parabolas, and this is f of x equals 2x squared plus 4x minus 6. And again, we're going to try to answer all these questions about this, so I wrote this over here. But first of all, we could look at this and tell right away, is it shaped like a U or an N? Well, since it's positive, it's shaped like a U. So we know that it's opened up. And the y-intercept, that's when x is 0. What's y? 0, 0, negative 6. Or we can just say it's negative 6 is the y-intercept. So we can answer those questions right away. And we can actually plot that point, 0, negative 6. 0, negative 6. Okay, so let's deal with this. So I'll do it over here. 2x squared plus 4x minus 6. So first of all, we want to get rid of this 2 because we don't want anything in front of this, so we'll divide everything. So we'll write f of x divided by 2. So we divide everything by 2, f of x divided by 2, so I'm going to have the 2 in the bottom. And that's just going to give me x squared divided by 2 is 2x squared divided by 2 is just x squared. 4 divided by 2 is 2x minus 3. We've got this set, so now we'll separate this up to make our trinomial square plus 2x. And I've got, over here, and I'll move the negative 3 over here. And this is x, and what's half of 2? 1, so I'm going to add 1. But if I have to add 1, I've got to subtract 1. And now this is going to be x plus 1 squared negative 4. All right? And now that's f of x over 2. Now we still got the 2 in the bottom, so don't forget that. So now I have to multiply this out to get that 2 back, because I want f of x. If I multiply everything by 2, I have f of x equals 2 times this, so 2 is going to go over here, 2 times x plus 1 squared, and then minus, and what's 2 times 4? 8. So now I know my vertex. Will be at the point negative 1 and negative 8. All right, so we can fill this in. So let's put our vertex form in. So our vertex form over here is f of x equals 2 times x plus 1 squared minus 8. And my vertex is at negative 1, negative 8. So negative 1, negative 8. So there's my vertex right here. All right. So we want to find the x-intercepts. So we want to solve this. So we just set this equal to 0, and I think we could do it over here. Because this is going to be y, so this is, we want to know when this is f of x or y equals 0. So we'll just say 2x, 2 times x plus 1 squared minus 8 equals 0. So if I add 8, I've got 2 times x plus 1 squared equals 8. Add 8 to both sides. Divide by 2. X plus 1 squared equals, 2 goes into 8 4 times. And then that means that x plus 1 equals plus or minus the square root of 4, which is plus or minus 2. And then we could say that x equals, and I hope you see I'm running out of room down here, but x equals negative 1 plus or minus 2. So x equals negative 1 plus 2, which is equal to 1, and x equals negative 1 minus 2, which is equal to negative 3. So those are your intercepts. All right, so we just solve that. And you can do it from the vertex form, or you could go back and try to set this equal to 0 up here. Same thing. So my intercepts are going to be the point the point negative 3, 0, that's this one, and the point 1, 0. Those are the intercepts. That's when y is 0, because we set y equal to 0, because this was y. Okay, this is y. We said y equal to 0, so when y is 0, this is what we get. So we could write this down over here for our x-intercepts. We could say that the x-intercepts are negative 3 and 1, or we could say the points are going to be negative 3, 0, and 1, 0. And we could put those points in. Negative 3 zeros here, and 1 zeros there. That looks like that makes sense. What's our axis of symmetry? Our axis of symmetry would be the x value at the vertex, xy, so that's going to be negative 1, so x equals negative 1. So that's our axis of symmetry, so I'll draw that in so we can kind of get a better idea of the graph. And that's going to be this vertical line, x equals negative 1. And then I can use my symmetry point for my intercept. This is just one to the right, so I'll go one to the left, and I get another point there. And now you should be able to get a pretty good graph. It's a little skinnier, so it's going to go like this. And you got 5 good points using your symmetry of the y-intercept. That gives you the 5th point. The y-intercept, the 2 x-intercepts, and the vertex, those are the 3 points. So it looks something like that. Oops, sorry about that. What's the range? Well, the range, I'm going from negative 8 up, so it's going to be negative 8, and keeps going up and up and up to infinity. And the domain is negative infinity to positive infinity. And does it have a maximum or minimum? It looks like it's going to go down just to that negative 8, so it looks like it's going to have a minimum value. And that's going to be negative 8, or y equals negative 8. That's your minimum value. And again, sometimes we put arrows here to indicate that we're going to go straight up forever. Okay, so there you go. That's number 5. Example 5, hope that helps.